Welcome to my place. I have had a request on how to make a terrarium. For those of you who don't know what it is one of these. It is a little bit of nature captured in a beautiful clear container, and you can bring the outdoors indoors, and these make fabulous gifts. And I must just tell you, they're very expensive, but really I can show you how to make one for a fraction of the cost. Right, the first thing that you need to do is to get yourself a container. Any kind of glass container will do, and then into there you need to add a little bit. I use orchid mix, and just a little bit of that goes into there like that. And as you can see, it's quite sort of like, look at that, it's quite woody, but orchids and the plants that we're going to use, they don't need much water. So that's the other thing that you have to factor in when you're doing something like this. Things that don't need much water are going to do very, very well in here. Right, from there, the next thing is to look at some plants, and I've got some succulents here. You can use either succulents, or you could use cactuses, but I don't really like cactuses inside. I prefer these. So we can put that into there like that. And then I've got this little plant here, and it's actually got lots, see these little wee bulbs here? There's lots of little plants. So if you're on a budget and you want to make these for friends, for gifts, you could split that into 5, but I'm going to split it in 2. And when you're doing that, just be very careful that you separate their little roots out like so. And then that can just go into there like so. Now the next thing is to layer in some sand, and I've got some beautiful silica sand here. I had to buy a big bag from the garden centre or a hardware store, and when I got it, it was wet. So what I did was I just got some big oven trays, and I put some baking paper on the surface, and I put it to about 120, and I just quietly and slowly dried it out. Now the next thing to do is to actually get it into here. So use a funnel, and then just quietly just pour the sand around like so, making sure that you cover the outside of your jar with as much sand as you want, and you can do it in the patterns that you want. It's whatever you want to do. So just keep pouring that into there like so until you've got as much as you want. In fact, I need just a little bit over here. Right, that goes into there. Then the next thing I want to do is to add some stones for a little bit of elevation and another texture. Very quietly put those into there like so. Now I've got some other stones that I want to use, so we'll just get these out of here. And you just, if you're looking for these, go to somewhere like a pet shop where they sell fish and things like that, or where they garden centre where they do bonsais, etc. Now I'll just get this, because very carefully go about doing this. Now just slowly, slow approach is the best approach. I hope they're all the same size, because I've got no time for things being blocked up. But just slowly, just push them into there, and get my paintbrush and get into there. Put those into there, and I'll put a few more into there. So you can just, like, you could do any kind of a scene that you want. It's just, let your imagination run wild and put all the things into there that you would like. Now I've got a little bit of moss here, so I'm just going to bring that moss into there and just gently just put that into there. And where that's sort of dug out, just get your paintbrush or something like a satay stick and just put that into there. Now I think I've got room for another one. The great thing with these little succulents is they don't need very much water. But anyway, I'll just put another one into there like that, and I want one more into there, and just layer it up as you go like so. And then I've got some lovely shells. I could put those into there as well. A couple of those in over there like so. Carefully. Little fingers or little hands would be a great way to go about this project. So this could even be a great thing for the kids to do. Right, from there, now I've got this beautiful, because I've got those little rose succulents, I've got this little porcelain rose. I thought that I could put that into there like that. And then perhaps if the kids were making these, they might like, I've got these little animals, perhaps you could put the little animals in there as well, and the kids could do a scene of whatever they wanted, but that can just go into there like that. And then to make sure that the glass is all meticulously clean, just get your paintbrush and just wipe down those edges, and there you have it. And that will slowly grow, and when it comes to watering, very carefully, just a little wee mist of water and off you go. These also look fantastic with orchids coming. We can see the orchids, like all their little roots and things all coming up, and you can actually train them to grow in the inside. So there you are, a quick and easy, inexpensive terrarium that make for fabulous gifts. Thanks for calling, and I hope you enjoyed that. See you another day.